That's a cool. It's an affair. It's an affair. Looking forward to getting started with you on this auspicious and beautiful day. So glad to have everyone here. As you can see, we are in the cycle of the sun where I'm going to be sun-kissed and blessed during the session. So the lights that we typically have that work well for us are going to not be as effective because we have the light providing its light for the space. And well, one of these times we'll talk a little bit more about light and about the star. And when you understand what stars really are, it's just awesome to behold. So instead of getting all lost and caught up in that today, how about we do this? Let's get into our adumbration. It's so wonderful to see everybody. We're going to start off as usual with our Shaashaa, get into some Asar Stance. We'll get into some Qigong. We're going to get into the form. We're going to ride the rest of that full moon energy. So we're going to do the Lunar Cycle together, along with short form together. In the midst of that, we may throw in some what most people would call yoga. We're going to do some different things along that today. And then we're going to get to the wisdom from the sages of the ages, get our Shaashaa and wind up for the day. So we can start off this April in a way that moves us. So we can welcome in the spring and start doing some different things that enable us to grow the practice that we have so that these tools on video will be able to aid you. So let's get to it. Let's get that bow in. All the masters that have gone before us, we bow. Teacher to student, student to teacher. All right, so here we go. Pyramid hands. Gonna shift that way to the left, pick up those right toes, step, a little bit wider shoulders width. All right. And get into Asar Stance, 12 breaths. Pyramid hands. I'm gonna shift all that weight to the right, slide that left foot in. There we go. Shake it out. Opposite hand, opposite leg. Excellent, excellent. Now, from here, we're going to do something a little different today. We're going to work a little different. As we get into, we're going to start with the Ka position. And normally, we do it in a way that I'm straight on. Today, because our sun is coming in directly from the east, I'm going to do it to the side here so you can see how it illuminates this white shirt and the energy and relationship of the color white and its reflectivity. I want you to think about this also in terms of how we do the practice as well. I'm going to show it to you this way. So we're going to go ahead and get into the Ka position. And when you're at home and you do this outside with us, you want to do it directly facing the sun. So we have a perfect opportunity to document. So we'll go ahead and get it in today. Here we go. 2 breaths. Palms to the sun, 2 breaths. I'm going to shift the weight and pivot into the dua position. 4 breaths. Then we step back, down, and we're going to go into the gathering. And into swinging arms. Let them swing until they stop on their own. And this is the way we do opening the chest and stretching the back with the sun facing you. Taking this opportunity today to move with the light and the cosmos so you can see how we do it directly, okay? So now when we're opening the chest, stretching the back, do it 5 times, we sink down, we bring these arms up to the height of shoulders, turn the palms to their face, separate, bring the shoulder blades together, you arch back, bring back here and stretch if you can. And you want to see the sun enter the chest cavity and connect with the heart and illuminate the chest cavity. And you come forward and down. 4 more times. This is the last one we're going to do to the side. So you can see, this is the last one. Here we go. Let's breathe in all the way up, breathing in. Connect with the sun. All right, shake it out, opposite hand, opposite leg. Good work, everyone. Good work. And again, when you can do it, directly interacting with the cosmos, very beneficial. All right, you can actually feel the shift because your heart is the sun for your body. And you're connecting in that exercise with the sun, which is the heart of our cosmos, our little body, planets that connect. All right. Now, we're going to do different stretch today. So what we're going to do is bring it in just a little bit so you can get to see some of the feet. But it's real simple. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to stand feet parallel, shoulders width. Take that right foot and step forward so that the hips are straight. Knee is on top of the leg. You're going to bring that weight forward. Okay, hips are in line. So that left foot that you have is turned to the right just a little bit. Okay, so you're able to balance. So now I'm going to shift this weight forward. Hold it here for 4 breaths. You're now on that right leg. Butt is tucked. Don't take the knee past the toes. Shift the weight back to the left leg. Now bring the weight forward, extend the arms. You're going to turn to the left. Come on back and turn to the right. Hands out to the side as you bring the weight forward. And take that right hand down, your right toe, left hand pointing to the sky. Thumb right up. And step back. Pivot. Bring the feet down to the sides. Take that left foot and step forward. Pivot on that back heel. Bring the weight forward. On that left leg, butt is tucked. So you're seated. So again, we're not leaned here, it's here. Right on top of the body. Shift that way back to the right leg now. That left leg is, see, it's not locked, okay? Just all the weight is transferred. Lift the weight forward. Extend the arms. I'll turn to the right first. Come on back. Turn to the left. Come on back. Come forward. And again, the left hand down, right hand pointing to the sky. We come up. Step back. Pivot. Feet are straight and parallel. So we shake it out. All right. Now get to a spot we can get to our short form. Feet parallel, shoulders width. Going to start with the lunar cycle. Okay. Ready? Feet parallel, shoulders width. Here we go. Sinking down and begin. Sun rises, go right into the short form. You grab a seat real quick. I want you to sit tall. Even if you can't see my eyes. So I tell you, it's a beautiful day. Now, with this breathing exercise, it's really simple what we're going to do. And this is a variation that we've done before. So the hands are going to come up and out. So it's in, out, in, out, in, out, in, more air in, more air, more air, fill up, turn to the right, turn to the left, and exhale. All right, excellent. So now I'm going to move forward. We're going to directly get into our wisdom from the sages of the ages. All right. Ramadan edition. So, as usual, we start with our dear, dear friend, the literary tradition and essence of Tai Chi Chuan. All right. The upright body must be stable and comfortable to be able to support force from the 8 directions. Walk like a cat. Remember, when moving, there is no place that doesn't move. When still, there's no place that isn't still. First, seek extension, then contraction. Then it can be fine and subtle. It is said, if others don't move, I don't move. If others move slightly, I move first. All right. So then we have our teachings of Ptah Hotep. There we go. All right. There it is. If you are mighty and powerful, then gain respect through knowledge and through your gentleness of speech. Don't order things except as it is fitting. The one who provokes others gets into trouble. Don't be haughty, lest you be humbled. But also, don't be mute, lest you be chided. When you answer one who is fuming, turn your face and control yourself. The flame of the hot-hearted sweeps across everything. But those who step gently, their path is a paved road. One who is agitated all day has no happy moments, but one who amuses themselves all day can't keep their fortune. All right, let me get some Lao Tzu in. Okay, après-vous. No idea what that means. That's French. Sounds like it means opening, but we'll see. Dealing with humility is what it sounds like.
I think vous is you.
Yes. Let's check it out. Here we go. It's cool. There are things I don't know, and I'm comfortable with that. Anyway, it's the 66th one, so you can check it out on your own. That rivers and seas can be kings of all valleys is because they are good in staying low. That's why they can be kings of all valleys. Thus, the sage, wishing to be above the people, always speaks as if they were inferior to them. And wishing to lead the people, always places themselves behind them. So when the sage occupies a high position, the people do not feel any oppression. And when the sage occupies a leading position, the people do not receive any harm. Therefore, the world is glad to support the sage and never gets tired of doing so because the sage does not contend. Because the sage does not contend, no one in the world can contend with them. Then we got Rumi, the Masnavi. Oh, okay. The excellence of the remorse felt by that pious one for having missed congregational prayer. A man approached the mosque to join the prayer, but saw men coming out as he reached there. He asked, "What's happening to all these men? Why are they exiting the mosque again?" "The prophet has already prayed," one said. "The congregation's prayers the prophet led. Why have you come so late? Do you not care? The prophet has already led the prayer." He breathed such a deep sigh it gave off smoke, and spread his heart's blood scent, which made men choke. The man who'd prayed said, "Give me that deep sigh, and take my prayer's rewards, which it can buy." He said, "I'll give my sigh and take your prayer." The other grabbed that sigh, which seemed so rare, and in a dream that very night was told, "Water of life now, and the cure you hold. In honor of the wise way you've selected, the congregation's prayers are all accepted." All right, wisdom from the sages of the ages. Take this time to connect with the moon, the sun, the stars. It's an amazing night if you're able to see the stars out there. This had a conjunction with Venus and Jupiter and Saturn, Mars and the moon. Spend some time remembering what awe really means and learn about it. Wonder. We use these arts to connect with ourselves, with this body, but also to remember that we also, while being a big part, we're still a part. And that through organization, we can change things. So grateful that you all are here with us today as part of the Kemetic Aha and Sama Association. Check out our YouTube, Like, follow, subscribe, hit the bell, do all the things, do all the things. We're going to begin bringing back some of our in-person tools for those that are here. And of course, as always, we'll record aspects of the trip. So those of you that haven't been to the beach with us will at least get you part of the vibe, because May is coming and I intend to return to our full moons at the beach. So you heard it here first. And then it'll look for it in the May newsletter. As a reminder, we're migrating from our Facebook spaces. We'll still have a small presence there, but our goal is to transition to our new internet space. And that'll be in the main newsletter as well. Take some time for yourself. Practice, train, steady. Let's get it in. Shaashaa, to all the masters that have gone before us, we bow. Teacher to student, student to teacher, Ashe. I return you to your day. Thank you for moving with us. That's a poo. Peace to you. On good life, health, and strength. Again, remember, whatever is inside you, somebody bumps you, that's the little bit that may spill out. So as you move through the world in these coming days and weeks, somebody bumps you, be so filled with peace that when you get bumped, that a little of your peace spills out into the world around you, as opposed to sarcasm and anger and despair, so many other things. Get on your square, practice that Asar stance, breathe deeply. That's a